Texas. That's where Bob Dotson is on Cross Country this morning. The story about Texas towns that are too small to put football teams on the field, but they do it anyway. They have generally fewer men on the field than most schools. Texas towns that seem to exist for only one reason: football.
A friend of mine grew up in a place like this. Played football for a school that was so small the players changed their uniforms at halftime and came back as the band. There were so few girls they had to trade cheerleaders with another town. Made for some close relationships. My friend married one of those cheerleaders. She also played the flute in the band. She also moved the yard markers. But then that's the way it is with small town football. A family affair.
The Dancing Darlings of Gordon, Texas may be the most democratic pep club in America.
Get in line!
Nearly everybody's a member. Well, not everybody. Somebody's got to play the game. Gordon has only a handful of kids, so no matter what else a boy does around here, he also plays football.
You hadn't caught one all day long, all year.
Asking if football is important in West Texas is like asking Mean Joe Green if he likes Cokes. On game days, people back their pickups to the field 7 hours before kickoff.
You're here kind of early for the football game, aren't you?
Have to get a seat.
Wear your gold socks with the black stripe on top.
Thelma McGee and Karen Buchanan direct the drill team. They also run the band. The team, all 13 of them, eat lunch at Glenn Jenkins' home.
Waste it some more.
Down the hall, cheerleaders are making sure Glenn's next trip to his room is a real crepe paper safari.
What y'all doing?
You know Jim playing on the leg he's not supposed to be. But
Over at the Gordon drugstore, folks are sitting down to more serious matters. It may take only 2 hours to play a football game, but it takes all week to sort it out.
everybody just puts their pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. It's how you play together.
The team waits for the pep rally, pounding pinballs down at Solos. A great place to see and be seen. In a town filled with U-turns, nearly everyone ends up at Solos sooner or later.
I know nearly all of them.
W.P. Cowan has watched them come and go for 20 years.
Loaned them coats and ties and tied ties for them, and I like my kids, always have.
We're here to give you a big hello.
Football is more than just a game in Gordon. It is the rhythm of life. As sure as autumn follows summer, little girls grow up to be cheerleaders, and little boys dream of Friday nights. On this Friday evening, Lloyd Whitlock led the pep parade. He has a special talent. Pickups carrying the rest of the town bounced behind. That causes something of a problem: finding someone to wave to. For as long as anyone can remember, Gordon has closed its doors in the golden sun of autumn to follow its team. If you want a cigar or a corn plaster, you've got to get it before Lloyd Whitlock sings his siren song.
You got to execute on offense and never let down.
Just before game time, the team changes clothes in a shed it shares with the visitors. Both sides note there will be some confusion tonight. Their school colors are the same. There are so many tiny Texas towns like Gordon, they have formed their own football league, fielding six-man teams. In six-man football, there are only 3 men on the line, and anyone can go out for a pass. Makes for some wide-open games. If either side gets 45 points ahead, they call it quits and go to the American Legion Hall for drinks.
Why do you keep coming out here if you don't have anybody playing on the team?
I got somebody playing on the team.
Who?
All these kids are my friends.
I hesitate to use the word cozy. It seems so out of place in football, but this field is, well, cozy. There is more here than cheerleaders and players looking for careers. Take Carrie Teichner. She comes to hear the drums. She's part of the family. And she is blind. Gordon may not have invented the term homecoming, but it has given it a special meaning. For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, Gordon, Texas.
All over America, people in Gordon, Texas, and everywhere else putting their pants on one leg at a time. We'll be back after a message.